Greetings in the name of Jesus Christ. The fourth commandment of God says, "You shall not work on a Saturday." But never does it say, "Do not worship God on a Sunday." I'd like to repeat that. The fourth commandment of God says, "You shall not work on a Saturday." And never does it say, "Do not worship God on a Sunday." The disciples of Jesus Christ worshipped every day. But false preachers tell you not to worship on Sundays. What is the motive behind of these false preachers? Well, God pretty well knows. The fourth commandment of God declares in Exodus chapter 20, verses 8 to 11, of the English Standard Version Bible, it says, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." How? 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work. It only talks about doing any work. You or your son, you or daughter, your male servant must not do any work. Your female servant, your livestock, or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. This commandment of God, which is the fourth commandment of God, does not prohibit any Sunday worship. There's no prohibition in this commandment for people that they should not worship on a Sunday. The disciples of Jesus Christ worship God every day. Acts chapter 2 verse 48. Acts chapter 2 verse 46 of the New Living Translation Bible reads or says, "They, the disciples, worshipped together at the temple every day, met in homes for the Lord's Supper every day, and shared their meals with great joy and generosity." Acts chapter 2 verse 46 of the New King James Version Bible says, "So, continuing daily with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they ate their foods with gladness and simplicity of heart." Acts chapter 2 verse 46 of the Douay version, "And continuing daily with one accord in the temple, breaking bread from house to house, they took their meat with gladness and simplicity of heart." Every day they meet at the temple and they broke bread from house to house every day. The disciples of Jesus Christ, the followers of Jesus Christ, were following Jesus Christ as they gather at the temple every day. They're worshiping God because at that time Jesus Christ came in the likeness of a man. Philippians 2, 5 to 10, Jesus Christ is God, but he did not find it robbery to remain equal with God. He humbled himself and came in the likeness of a man. So when he was human here upon the earth, he was with the disciples. They were always worshiping God every day. And here are the false preachers who tell you that if you worship on a Sunday, you're the son of the devil. Here are the false preachers who tell you that the commandment of God will prohibit you from worshiping God on a Sunday. Well, we have read that the fourth commandment of God tells us plainly that prohibition, what is going to be prohibited is to work on a Saturday. But it does not say that you are prohibited to worship God on a Sunday. In fact, God will be very happy if you worship every hour of the day. If you worship God every hour of the day, He will be tremendously happy and glad. There's no prohibition for any Christian to worship God every day. There's no prohibition for any Christian to worship God on a Sunday. It is only the false preachers which will tell you that if you worship on a Sunday, you are the follower of the devil. No such words can ever be found in the scriptures. In fact, I have read to you the verses which tell us that the disciples of Jesus Christ worship God every day. Acts chapter 2 verse 46 of the New Living Translation Bible says, the disciples, worship together at the temple every day. And they were breaking bread from house to house every day. They were worshiping God every day. And here comes the false preachers, which will tell you that when you worship on a Sunday, you're the son of the devil. What great baloney is that preaching? I would like to repeat, to tell you that the fourth commandment of God says, it is found in Exodus chapter 20 verses 8 to 11. It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. How? 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. You are not going to do any work. That is the prohibition. You're not supposed to take a bath on a Saturday. You're not supposed to cook on a Saturday. You're not supposed to boil water on a Saturday. You're not supposed to lit a light on a Saturday. So, let us beware of false preachers who would tell us that it is prohibited by God to worship God on a Sunday. In fact, God will be so happy and be so glad if we Christians, the believers of Jesus Christ, will worship Him every day, every hour of the day. Thank you very much, and God bless you.